You know, in the world of the snubbies, I just like the Model 10. There's something cool about it. It's a 6-shot 38 Smith Wesson snubby right there. Always liked this. And it was one of the very first ones that I've ever chased after. My first revolver actually is this one here. This one here is a Model 10-5, the dash number indicating some changes that they've made. I wanted to kind of look over and show you some of those changes, which are kind of cool in a sense of, you know, my journey and trying to find one of these. And because basically a movie I saw uh, where a police officer goes and lives with the Amish folks and carries his Model 10 with him in a dresser drawer where he keeps it, which is looked down upon by them. But anyway, here's a Model 10-5, the very first one I ever bought, and then the Model 10, pre-Model 10, you could say, because it doesn't technically have a model number. It's just known as the MMP 38. Right there, you can see some markings on the barrel where it says Smith & Wesson 38 Special. And the finish on this one is actually kind of more of a satin finish. It's not quite as high polished as the Model 10-5. So you also notice one of the things that is really different is the barrel. The barrel on this one has a very more of a penciled barrel. You can see it tapers down. And then you also see that kind of really cool half moon type sight. It gives that thing such a profile that it's really cool in comparison by the more of a, not quite as a tapered or, you know, kind of a pencil barrel, but also as a ramped sight. They both have pins through the barrels, although not countersunk cylinders because they're not magnums. They are both K-frame, and also the contour of the hammer, you'll notice, is a little bit different. Clearly, these are much, much older than the ones where you would see the firing pin move from the hammer to the frame, and obviously key locks. That's not going to exist on either one of these. So, really cool. Now, this one, to note, did actually come with grips that had the diamonds on them. I changed them out. I kept them, obviously, but I did change them out. Why? Because in the movie, this is actually the grips you see. So I actually changed that out just to kind of make mine a little bit more towards the movie aspect of it. This is a prefix C in the serial number, and this is a prefix D. To be honest with you, I never really tracked the dates. I think if I remember right, I want to say this is definitely post World War II, and this one's probably 60s or 70s would be my guess. Really, never bothered to look into it. Never really cared, to be honest with you. I just think they're really cool. Anyway, I wanted to show them a little bit and just kind of show them off on the channel one more time, just because they're so cool. They have such a cool profile to them. Gives you that old school film noir, Bogart almost kind of feeling. Isn't that cool?